These are live visuals coming in on your screens. This one is from Bihar on 17th of June. Let's go back to the live visuals that just came in from the national capital. Let's show you those live visuals as well and the kind of traffic jam that we're witnessing in Delhi NCR as well. Live visuals from Delhi NCR, Delhi-Gurugram border. Right now we're getting you these visuals. Keep an eye on these visuals just for you to know the kind of intensity and the impact that these protests are having to the common man. It is not the common man's fault. The common man is just there, you know, in these traffic jams, not knowing when the car is going to move. God forbid there's an emergency. God forbid an ambulance needs to move. Ashutosh, these are big questions. What happens then?
Well, it took almost 1 hour, Chaiti, for me to travel from Noida to Connaught Place. And the first point, it was Gazipur. Another barricade was near at Akshardham Temple. Then another barricade that I saw was near the ITO area. So multiple barricades, and this is police being done because there is one protest called at Jantar Mantar. So that is, you know, one arrangement that protesters should not reach out at, you know, in a huge number at Delhi's Lutyens zone. Subsequently, we are also seeing the kind of protest it is unleashing in several parts of NCR as well. Of course, it is a preventive measure by the police. The protesters should not engage into, you know, scuffle, and they should not reach to the national capital. So while the agencies are making their arrangements, it is indeed inconvenience for the, you know, the daily workers who have to travel from their home and then go back to their office, and then again in the evening they have to go back home. But at the same time, this is what is happening in the national capital, the city, we know this particular cosmopolitan city. But think about the people that I see here totally, the children, small infants, they all are crying here because, you know, they're very poor workers. They may not have even rent to go back to their home. All they are with everything that they had, carrying their belongings, have almost like stranded here and just waiting for an opportunity. There will be a train and then they will go back home safely. But subsequently it is also raising a question, will their journey be safe? We have seen the kind of trains were burned. What happens if they can, you know, they travel and suddenly some untoward incidents happen? Totally responsibility goes on the agencies, and that's exactly why the precautionary measures were being taken and is being taken. That train services on particularly routes where there could be possibility of heavy violence have been stopped, have been cancelled, and we are seeing the deployment of adequate forces. In Bihar, we are seeing the internet services have been totally restricted. But this is also raising questions on the young protesters, that you have right to protest but no right to engage in violence. Subsequently, think about the other people, the people from your own state. There is nothing, they are at no fault, they haven't done anything wrong to you. They have to go back home. Think about them.
Oh no, absolutely. And you know, this is the visuals that we are getting you. One is DND highway, one is Delhi-Gurugram border, Chila border as well. Delhi cops have set up barricades all over. The security has been heightened, security has been beefed up at this point of time. Ritik, can you tell us what is going on across the length and breadth of West Bengal at the moment?
Right, as per the West Bengal and its security is concerned, as of now we haven't have any, you know, fresh protests erupting in any parts of the Bengal. But as per Mamata Banerjee government is concerned, the police officials and the top cop have been put on high alert, and particularly in parts of district majorly, because we know the railway routes, you know, go through from many districts of within many districts of West Bengal, which is why police security has been beefed up there also. But we are continuously bringing live broadcasts from Howrah Bridge, as you can see through our this broadcast, that the heavy police deployment has been done there. Top scope already, you know, have been deployed, and as per the particularly the metro connectivity of Kolkata is concerned, because we are given to understand that Howrah station, which is a prime location of the city, and many people traveling today, in fact, from Howrah. So as the railway connectivity from Howrah and connecting other parts of the country has been partly disrupted because of the last couple of days, the situation is boiling, in Bihar and in Uttar Pradesh, because we know the railway route also connects Bihar primarily, which is why several long route trains have been rescheduled Many have been cancelled even today also. So these are the situation, but Kolkata police also, gearing up its security, posting additional forces.
I have
in
one
many,
question
in
for
every
you.
local
Are
markets
these
and
protests largely calm? Are they largely peaceful? Is there any kind of violence or arson being reported, or these are protests that are absolutely calm?
The situation is absolutely calm in Kolkata, as far Kolkata is concerned, because we know, and of course the West Bengal is concerned, there are no fresh protests emerging. We did see several protesters or youth, blocking railway routes, or attempted to block the railway routes, connecting Howrah or Shialda with the other parts of the state. But as per the Railway Protection Force or the GRP, they were deployed. They were, on high alert. They evacuated them. They removed them from the railway tracks or the highways. But yes, this is also true that in several parts of Bengal, several sporadic and particularly peaceful protests are also going on. As per the last couple of days is concerned, we did see several things reported in many parts, but things didn't went violent. But as per today's Bandh is concerned, the connectivity or the railway or the road traffic connectivity is absolutely normal in every parts of Kolkata and other parts of districts also. Back to you.